All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. I'll probably be patient, hopefully get some people in here and whatnot. But listen, I want to break down concrete. I want to debunk it. It's not as hard as it looks. It's doable. There's no reason to be cautious towards it. Be aggressive. Go get this money. Not a lot of people want to do it. It's got a reputation of being hard. Therefore, if you can do it, your value will instantly skyrocket, and you can be able to make more money. Now, there are a lot of ways to make money out here. I'll be honest with you. If you're making great money, I don't even know why you're watching this video, and I don't even really know what you would be doing on the internet. But at the end of the day, some people don't, have a great sense of direction, don't know what they want to do, and they want to, find something and find a direction. But concrete's here for you, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna debunk it. I'm gonna go through this video. I don't even know how many projects there are on here, but about 5 or 6 projects. Most of them are thorough, show everything from the very first start from the very end. So there's nothing to hide there. You're gonna see it all. So I'm gonna come back. We'll kind of go over this video. I'm gonna break it down, play the video, kind of show you everything you're gonna need to know, break down concrete. And like I said, by the time you're done, man, you're gonna be an expert, man. You're gonna be an expert. I promise you. You're gonna know some things. So I'm gonna be back, man. Let's hopefully get some people in here. Maybe I'll put something in the chat, get the chat flowing. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm impatient. So I'm just gonna get rolling on this. I didn't really script nothing at all with this. I just figured I'm gonna wing it and just roll with it. I'm getting better at this little StreamYard, but I'm definitely not an expert. But all right, let's get rolling. Well, we got project number 1, 1 day job, 3 guys. I roll with 3 guys quite a bit, honestly. You don't really need 100 guys to do concrete. 3 competent guys is all you need. You know what I mean? A 3-man crew can step out, make money, do their thing. You just don't need any more. Sometimes you got 10 people on the job site. You got really nobody on the job site. Okay, less is more. I'd rather have skilled guys than a bunch of guys just standing around. You'll get more done with a smaller crew with well-equipped guys. At the end of the day, you can see what it is, guys. You slam that 20-pound sledgehammer on and get some cracks, separate, move it around. It's really not that complicated, guys. A lot of people are dreaded, really dread tear-outs and things like that. I really don't. I mean, as you can see, we're moving through it rather quickly. I do have to stress, too, that these are one-day jobs, guys. These aren't things that, are going to take all day. They shouldn't take all day. Like I said, these one-day jobs. Man, you should be ready to do the 4 by noon, be all set up, railed up, things like that. Yeah, I mean, I hope, like I said, this video shows you that it's just, I don't know. I don't know where this reputation comes in with being that hard. I really don't, to tell you the truth. I'm not saying this. I mean, it's all relative, I guess. Really, at the end of the day, it's just relative. I mean, I guess it's hard if you look at it that way. But I've been doing it for a long time too. I mean, there are days. I mean, it's challenging for sure, but it's not as hard as people think it is. I'll be patient. Hopefully some more people come in. I had a couple people come in, pop out. We'll see how it progresses. I'll just be patient. and hopefully something will happen. We'll see where it leads, you know. What do we got right here? We got great. Like as far as setting railing stuff up too, like as you can see what it is, like I'll just come off with straights and basically do all my straights first, and then I come in with this plastic. Like that's the best way to do it, guys. And I see some people try to use wood for these bendies. Like I don't even recommend it. Like you've got to use plastic. It's the best way to get around these corners. You can bend it how you want. It's very easy to work with. You just gotta trust on this one, guys. You just gotta trust. But yeah, I mean, once again, like I said, it's all a 1 day project, guys. It's something you get in and out on. It's not not something that should take you that much time. And we probably only got about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours into this project already. I think I'm gonna switch cameras here real soon, and it's gonna get to the other angle so you kind of can see what we're doing. But yeah, here you go. Nice little curves here. Like I said, with the plastic though, you could just do so much more. You can put it where you want, make it look good. Boom, boom, boom. Don't let people tell you that this profession is hard. Don't, it's just not. I always recommend a stone base. It's pretty common knowledge. Everybody should be pouring with a stone base. Okay, that's pretty obvious. I think everybody knows that. Like for these tight little areas like this, guys, I recommend going in with the wheelbarrow. Okay, you can't just always get the power buggy where you want. It's just not as convenient and easy as we'd like it to be. But you got to use this wheelbarrow. Okay, and like I said, it's just to me, it's the most efficient, fastest, quickest way to make this happen. Other than that, I'm pretty lucky being 6'4" and things like that. I can kind of straddle this. I can really straddle even 5 feet. It's a little bit harder, but I don't really like to. It's a real good stretch on the groin. Um, Obviously, this 3 foot is like super easy for me. But you just straddle it down, pull it, boom, boom, boom. I come through with this bull float, Darby, whatever you want to call it. Slap a nice little bull float down and close the top. Now, why is that important? People always ask all the time, "Well, why is that so important, man?" Uh, uh, Closing the top is important because it has less surface area. Okay, the more surface area concrete has, more craters and moon craters and things that it has, the more open it is to air and things like that, more susceptible to blowing up and moving on you too fast. Um, it's funny because I remember this project. I'm getting off subject, but in general, just close concrete. You got to. I remember here, like Walter was a little bit early on his career. He's gotten so much better at edging. It's funny because actually he does end up catching up to me. That dude, now he's passing me up. Look at him now. Look at my boy. Uh, well, he's just gotten so much better and things like that. Obviously, I'm proud of all my guys' development and things like that. But he's definitely one that's grabbed this trade and done really well. I don't never like put nobody's business out there because really he came in with a great level of skills. Like he had not finished concrete before. Um, but he's just very skilled. So like a lot of things translated, but like he's a prime example of somebody like if you're hungry, work hard, man. Like I said, he's probably kind of like at this point he's got like 6 months at the end of this trade, like less than that, really. Like I don't even go there. You know what I mean? So you just don't need all these hundreds and hundreds of hours and years and things like that to be sweet or something. You come in with the right amount of gumption, attitude, boom, 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 and you're gonna knock it out. Broom and Zoom. We saw cut the next day, guys. I always got somebody in the comments says something about why you don't put control joints. We saw cut the next day. That's enough about that one. Broom and Zoom, we're done. All right, this next one's a 2-dayer, about a 6-yard patio. Now, as far as these deck tear outs, man, these are as easy as pie, man. Start cutting it apart, boom, boom, boom. I mean, guys, once again, this is a tear out that should really only take you about an hour or 2 hours. About 2 hours, you should have this all loaded up in your truck, ready to leave and things like that, or ready to, load and move on to the next phase of the project. Oh, yeah, I mean, I really love these type of jobs. They're real easy. Like I said, I don't really mind them and things like that. We were able to get our backhoe back here, pluck a few out. I remember this project pretty vividly. Nice, easy project. not really something, not nothing too special here. I tell you, I think I have to really, I don't want to say market these differently. I don't really know what the right word is, but try to get to like an audience, because there has to be an audience out there of people that really either have projects or things like that that want to, like, I don't really know. I guess have somebody like me look at it. Like, I'd love to connect with people and be like, hey man, look at this. What do you think about this? And I just tell them, because like I get free estimates and things like that out here. I guess my point is that there just has to be people that just want information, you know what I mean? That have a project that just would really want advice or something like that. Like shit, I'll be honest with you, I got electrical and plumbing work and shit. I'd love to show some of y'all and be like, hey man, what are your thoughts on this? What would you do about this? And boom, boom, boom. But there is nobody that would do anything like that, you know what I mean? So that's why that's really, I guess, why I say I do a lot of these live chats and things like that. Like I just want to connect with people, really. Like I said, at the end of the day, that's really all it is. I don't really give a shit about these videos. Tell you the truth, the hell, like, these are jobs that I performed in myself. Shit, this shit definitely really that exciting to me. I love concrete. It's not that that's not something that I love and enjoy. But I mean, gosh, sometimes I've watched these videos so many times, and it's hard for me to really get all jazzed up and put some facade on for you. So that's why I said I really like to hopefully connect with people, because that's really, kind of gets me going and get me jazzed up and things like that. See something unique, see something I ain't seen before, things of that nature. So I'm gonna be patient though. I'm about 12 minutes in, so like I said, I'm just gonna be patient. I've had a few people connect, kind of get in, get out. I could be marketing it terribly too, or like I said, maybe not have the right headlines or this, that, and the third, or whatever it may be. I don't really know. This is a nice, easy project too. I ain't gonna lie. I remember this project very vividly. Like I said, good, easy deck tear out, coming with some stone. You just can't beat it, man. Put some pitch on it, pour it. This is at a time too. We had a lot more people on the crew. Like I said, most of my projects that you'll probably see, ones I've at least done recently, we were rocking with 3-man crew, man. Stay small, keep it all, keep it simple. And I'm not here to go through it. There's many ways to run a company and do things. I'm not saying one way is right or wrong, but this method that we were using, in my opinion, it just doesn't really work as well. Having 101 people and having more people and considering like, oh, okay, let's have more people and we're gonna do less work. Like it just, I don't know. I'd rather have less guys and that do more work, I guess. So I don't know. That's just what I've kind of changed into, but. All right, getting into Project 3. Back to the 3-man pours again. Three amigos back at it again. I'm gonna mix it up here. I remember this one. I got great driver. I'll be honest. This driver is like the mozzarella. He's like literally the best driver. Can't even stress it enough. Literally the best driver. So he obviously displays that here. We do a pretty good job pulling this down. Like I said, early morning pour. That's another little cheat code to a concrete, guys. Always pour in the morning. Okay, don't. I just can't go there. You gotta pour in the morning, man. Don't even waste your time. Like if you're gonna pour something big, not to say 7 yards is so much. But with 3 guys, like I said, 7, 8 yards, something like that. Whatever it is, 6 yards. Just name your tune. I recommend just pouring in the morning. It's easier. It's gonna be easier for you. Obviously, we get lucky here. There's no shade. There's no sun. There's a lot of shade, things like that. So that's obviously something beneficial, something we're happy to have. Oh, that's nice boom and zoom. Come through border. This is by far our most popular border for whatever reason. Canyon stone. Call it what you want, but you really get the best of both worlds. You get the joints, you get the texture. So I think that's why it's our most popular. Oh, guys, called a Secretary of State. Honestly, I love this project. I ain't gonna lie, I love this project for a lot of reasons. Honestly, I didn't even get into this before I got, started doing this. Obviously I put this project together. I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember exactly which ones I elected to put in and out. Boy, I tore that boy's yard up right there. That's definitely something I'm gonna have to clean and address before I leave this project. But I was happy to have my secretary step up, man. My secretary is my significant other, my love, my whatever you want to call it. Boom, boom, boom. Very blessed to have somebody who cares about me, loves me, things like that. For people that know me, knows that I'm a widower and things like that. So I'm not really here to get into that too much. I would do something separate on that if I had people that were interested in it. Boom, boom, boom. But at the end of the day, I do have a lot of people that love me. She's one of them, and I'm blessed and glad to have her. And I'm gonna do everything I can to keep her mind. But this is a situation where she steps up to the plate, really helps me out. As you can see, she gets busy. She don't miss a beat. We knocked this project out, relatively easy. Right here, I'm coming in, taking some big scoops out. It does already have like a milestone base, okay, but I'm really not too satisfied with it. I'm going to get rid of most all the dirt or most of the dirt that I can. And at the end of the day, come in with a little bit more stone. But overall, the base is pretty solid. Like I'm overall real happy with this base. Like I said here, I'm really just trying to get rid of as much dirt as I can. But once again, I'm not overly stressed about it. The base is like really good here. Pretty simple procedure here. Like I just recommend putting a string line in and then just putting in like a line. A pin in the middle, kind of give you that angle. Okay, don't really fight it. You ain't do nothing crazy here. Get yourself a slight angle. He kind of has like an angle driveway and things like that. Something simple there. Yeah, really not too much here. I'm just putting up some boards here. Things are kind of slowing down. The hard work's pretty much done for the most part. Like I said, really can't really tell you too much here or any tips on railing. Like I said, I've done the videos before and you just put it in practice. If you can't put a 2x4 onto a line, I'm like, geez, really got much to say. I don't really have probably any really good solid advice for you. At this point, grade around a little bit. I'm gonna come in here with some stone. Pretty simple, pretty basic stuff here. Hey, look at her go. I just come in, I couldn't play it all by herself every day. Oh, no, the guys do show up the next day. I'm blessed with good guys. I really can't complain or anything like that. If I've ever said anything negative about them, we just, most important part of concrete right there, man. Coming through, closing up the top. Ain't stressed it enough. Just can't stress it enough. If you can't do anything with concrete, you gotta at least be doing that. You gotta at least be doing that. What do we got? About 15 minutes. 15 minutes into the video. That was a pretty easy project. There's really nothing too special there. That's a layup. I remember this project as well. Yeah, I love these brick tin rods. Pretty easy. I mean, just don't get any better than that. Damn, Wall came in and said open sesame, didn't he? Jeez. I don't know if y'all seen me use that piece of wood there, but that's why I got zero people in here. I'm over here talking like I'm talking to somebody. I shouldn't laugh. It's just kind of funny. Um, I remember this project. This is a nice, easy project. I mean, I guess I say they're all easy to me. I guess I shouldn't speak like that, but it's just, I don't know, man. You've been doing this for like 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing it longer than that, but no shit. I don't even know for too long, but it just, you know what I mean? It just isn't that hard to me. Like, I get amazed when I watch other people's crafts, you know, electricians, plumbers, I don't know, carpenters are always really cool to do that good work. Um, but I don't know, man. It just isn't that hard to me. You know what I mean? What do I say? You know, shit. I don't know. That's what I do. If I could do this all day, every day, I would. Problem is, there ain't enough work out here. There just isn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like limited amount of work. So it's like, I can't be doing concrete all the time, or I would. Yeah. Always check your fish too. Like, I don't think enough people do that. Dear God, that's between you and God. I completely forgot that that face looked like that. Yeah, add some cream. My God, my friend, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't even say about that. Like, when I stripped that face, I didn't really do a good job on that one. That's why I had to come in and add all that cream. But yeah, I completely forgot that even looked like that. Good lord. Here's like the next phase of that too, that project. I've decided obviously not to pour that monolithic here, just too big of platforms and things like that. There's definitely some argument for it. I'm sure there are some people that would have poured that monolithic and would have moved down, wouldn't even worried about it, but just not something I would do. Here too, I always recommend going on big fan techniques, big half moons, big fan techniques. Honestly, I see every finisher pretty much do that same thing, but yeah, like it's a must-have in my honest opinion. Man. You gotta go big fan techniques. It's the best way to mag a large area in a short time. Man, I remember this project too. I can just tell by looking at it, man. I love type projects like this. People ask me, "Hey, I want to do big circles and just do different stuff like this," because they always turn out really nice. I recommend going with the plastic. Keep it simple, guys. Put the pin wherever you want. Put your center pin wherever you want. Just measure it out. Make sure your radius is perfect. And other than that, man, just put it in there. Like for this example, like for this, I put all them steel pins are lined up perfect, a perfect radius off of that pin. I understand. Like, well, I'm just gonna be patient because as I slowly keep moving it, I kind of see it getting closer to the image I'm looking for. Um, Once again, as I kind of explained with that sidewalk job, you gotta use plastic for this, guys. Like wooden things like that just does not move and bend the same. Kind of just, in my opinion, you're not gonna get what you want. with the wood. The plastic, like I said, it just, what can I say? You can kind of see what it is. It just performs really well. Once again, you can just double, triple check everything. Stone base. I've said it once. I've said it a million times. You got to have a stone base. Just there's no way around it. Okay, there's no reason to waste your time. I kind of like what they did there too, as far as that design. I won't take the credit for that as the homeowners. It just looked good, I mean, I like that little entrance like that, into a nice big circle. Uh, Unique, something different. I'm with it. At the end of the day, I mean, whatever a homeowner wants, what I'm gonna give them, I'll make it happen. That's what I am. That's what I do. That is what I do. Before you know it, you'll be pouring some concrete. You see there real quickly, I did put some, double, triple check my screeds there and just make sure all my pitch, my water was moving how I wanted it. That's really important. That's imperative. At this point, I'm really just doing a dial. Like I'm just spinning this boy. Like I'm using that middle spot, uh, that little middle circle as my height, and that's my, most important point of the whole board. I'm just doing a circle. Really, that's all I'm doing. Keeping it simple. Yeah, ain't really nothing too special here. Hit the quick little Darby on it, boom, 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 and the boom, boom. Keep it simple. Nice. Walt did a nice job stepping up there. This is early on in Walt's career too, man. Like I said, I give him a lot of credit, man. I don't know, he just naturally had it in general. Like I said, he just had it right off the rip. I ain't gonna take a lot of credit for his tutelage. Like I said, some people just got it. I don't know what I'm showing. I'm probably showing him. It's funny because the one thing, if I'm ever giving him crap, and I could probably give him too much crap about, is his edging. You know what I'm saying? He's where he's at right now. Like today, as I'm doing this video, like he's a dog. So it's kind of funny to even talk about these type of things. But yeah, I mean, just early on in his career, if there was any knock on Wall, it was some of his edging could have been, a hair better at times. But yeah, I'm not here to quibble and talk about these type of things because where he's at now, he's dog mode. He's pretty darn good. Oh yeah, I do remember this border. He's doing a good job, Darby, though. Nice big full strokes. That's what you gotta do. Before you know it, you're booming and zooming. God, I remember this part. This part was huge. Let's just fast forward. Oh, I remember this. God, this was such a huge part, a huge patio back in Narnia. Hard to tear out. I remember this job like it was yesterday. Just a hard job in general. Like I said, we're back to the 300 people around. I never try to talk negative about people. This is just my view about anybody who pours concrete. There's a bunch of people. Man, a bunch of people that are really relatively standing around. Like, these people are great. The come-alongs. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you pay attention, it's just like, I don't know. To me, there was never no reason to have 15 people with come-alongs, on any job site. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying anything about these in particular. I'm talking about all guys in general. I'm talking about that's just my general rule of thumb. Like right there, how my brother stepped in and pulled some board down for me. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's what you need, more people that are willing to pull board and do like other big, tasks that are imperative to getting the job done, other than 16. Everybody just grabs a come along. I don't know what just irritates me about that, but like I never quite understood that. Like why that's the answer to everybody's problems. We just get another grader in there. Like, it is what it is. Man, what did I do there? Oh, that first stroke. Yeah, Chris will come through there. That's it. We never I don't really like putting the border over. We're gonna step on and things like that. That's just a personal thing, I guess. On to the next one. Nice little one-day job. I remember this job. My brother puts on a sweet ass. Everything he does is sweet. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to concrete, he's an excellent finisher, one of the best that I know. Puts a great swirl finish down here. Like, he does his thing here. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty elementary tear out here. Like, man, all of it. It's just like. Just one of the ones where it's just a boring stream, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really think anybody can really do anything. I understand it's just concrete and it's boring, but it's a great way to generate money. And sheesh. I'd say I'm here for anybody. Like, you want entrepreneurial advice? Like, you want, shit. I don't know, whatever you want. We ain't got to talk about these project shit. I've won state titles in basketball. We can go there. We can talk about whatever. Shit. NBA just started last night. That was nice. That was exciting. That was cool. That was fun. Yeah, I like concrete for a lot of reasons, bro. Because really, this isn't such an easy project. Like, me and like two other guys could come out. I don't really like to talk too much about money online, because I've just learned, like, first and foremost, what I'm talking about is just fair market price. I'm really not talking about like what I'm charging or what other people are charging or anything. I'm just talking about what is normal charge. What is like, like right now I would say a gallon of milk is like $2-3, $3. Okay, that's like, I'm basically trying to equate like what a gallon of milk is in the concrete world. Okay, minimum you should be charging at enough. It all depends, because when I say $10-12 a square foot, a lot of people think that, oh my goodness, so I can get a 1x1 that's 2 square feet. Okay, cool, man. It's like what, $20-30? Like, nah, I can't go pour no concrete for you for no $20-30. Okay, I'm talking about like the minimum of like 300 square feet or something like that. For example, this is a little bit short of 300 square feet, but you still got to charge somebody. I would say roughly like minimum. I mean, I guess I would say 2,500 like is a good minimum. Like all the reputable companies that I know, like nobody's pouring concrete for anybody for under $2,000 or 2,500. Okay, it just becomes too hard to have license, bonded insurance, workers' comp, pay for concrete, put metal reinforcement in it, have competent guys there. Okay, you're just not gonna be able to do that for like $2,000, $1,500 and things like that. It's just unrealistic. But for 2,500, I think that's a pretty decent, fair number. Concrete company can make some money. and you'll actually be able to get your job done and get it done by competent people. But if you use that as a good number, 2,500, you can be in out in one day. You probably got $800 in concrete, something like that. Give or take a little bit. You got other supplies, labor, things like that. $2,500. Well, I tell you, it sounds like a lot of money, but it's really not tons of profit for the business owner at the end of the day. But they are nice jobs. I love doing them because they're in and out in a day, and they're relatively easy. I mean, you can see what it is. So that's why I push concrete. And that's why that's what we do it for. These in and out jobs. Boom, boom, boom. What do we have here? Project number 9. 2 guys pull off 5 yards. I actually do remember this job like it was yesterday. It's all first person. It's just me and another guy. Once again, these are nice, easy projects, day projects. On 5 yards and things like that. I mean, you could probably charge. I don't really know. I'm not trying to speculate. Charge what you want. I'd charge more. I mean, if the market allows you to charge more where you're at, I would recommend charging more. But at the end of the day, for a project of this nature, 5 yards, 400 square feet, give or take a little bit. You might be at $3,500. I mean, something of that nature. I mean, $3,000, something of that nature. I mean, if you're, like I said, you want to give it away, you want to do charity, be my guest. I'm not really here to tell you, really what to do, but a fair market value. If you want to know what everybody else is charging, if not more, I would say minimum $3,000 on something like this. Got a little bit more in concrete. You probably maybe got, I don't know, let's just throw $1,000, $1,200, maybe even $1,500 in supplies. Throw some more labor on top. Hopefully you're an owner, you're one of these guys, which I am. So my labor's thrown in and I just got to pay another laborer. And there is some money there at the end of the day for you. If you can coordinate it pretty well, this is so doggone tight. I remember this job like it was yesterday. But me being the guy inside, like one guy is just a delivery guy and the other guy's got to do all this work. I mean, what you see me doing, pulling more, quick hands, you know what I'm saying? You see me go out. You just got to be able to do all that, man. You have to be able to do all these tasks, It is what it is, man. It's time to grow up. You want to make the big money, you want to be big boy, that's what you got to do. The only problem is if you don't do these things, you got to pay somebody else to do it. You know what I mean? But the pacing of concrete, like if you understand concrete, it's really not that hard. You know what I mean? I think it's relatively easy. Like this pacing, you can see I'm over here talking to my camera. I'm really not doing a whole lot, guys. I mean, the pace is relatively comfortable for me. And here I'm throwing an early edge down. It's probably too early for me to be edging anyways, but it's just me and another guy. Like, who's going to yell at me, really? And I'm the boss, so, like, who's going to yell at me? Good move on him to kind of get a better access point coming in through the back there. Good move on him. But like I said, that's his whole job, though. He's a delivery guy. Like, he's the one who has to do this. It's his responsibility. I'm just a concrete worker. Like, I just got to work this concrete, grade it. I got to pretty much, do it all myself. I'm the guy inside the door. It's time to grow up, though. As you can see, when we poured it, it was decently stiff. So, like I said, you can kind of get away with early edging and things like that when you pour it stiff. Okay, this concrete really wasn't that wet or anything like that. I come over here, catch up, bam, 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 get busy, pull it all in where I want to. Pull just a little bit more. And in my head, all I know is I got to pull to that sidewalk. The rest I can, got to clean up that splatter. We don't leave no splatter. I don't do messy concrete. I'm not really too big on putting tons and tons of plastic up all the time because I'm willing to wipe it and things like that. And there are times I will put plastic up, but I don't really ever pour concrete that wet either to the point where it's going to splatter a bunch, anyway, especially for a smaller project like this where it's only 4 or 5 yards or something like that. I just don't find it necessary. So this looks like closer to 4 yards than 5 yards. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't remember the exact measurements, and I'm not here to quibble, but it's probably closer to 4 yards than 5 for sure. I'm sure everybody knows this, but here's a pro tip. Like, every truck has like a super high powered hose that's the strongest hose you've ever seen in the world. Like, always use their hose. Like, don't use a a regular house hose or anything like that. The reason I say that is because you're not going to mimic that pressure. Like, you can clean your tools off 10 times faster and more effective using their hose. Like, don't even waste your time. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I run bad. This is how important it is to me. Like, I'm coming out here to clean my stuff because I just know, you know. Other than that, we're back at it, man. Back pouring up concrete. Dang, I see. Man, I'm trying, Grub. I'm just experimenting with things, honestly, man. I'm just trying to learn some things. Oh, cheers, my guy. I didn't even see you cut slip in there, my guy. I must have my head down. Cheers for beers. I'm just experimenting with things, dude. I'm just trying to get better with it, honestly, learn it. I kind of like the StreamYard. Do you have it? I just can't commit, dude. I'm so cheap right now, bro. I'm just so cheap right now, Grub. I just can't even imagine spending no money and getting subscription or nothing, dude. I'm sure it's probably worth it, but I just rock that free version now, bro. I got that just old Reggie for me. Old Reginald for me, buddy. That old Reggie Miller. Oh, crap. My girl just got home, bros. I'm so much trouble now, bro. Freaking done. No. The door's locked? No, it's not. Oh my God, the door is locked. I'm screwed now. Alright. Hey. I don't know how that happened. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. That's freaking bizarre. Lock the door. Somehow. You can do recordings like this too. Is it like, so the advantage of doing the recording is you can kind of pull up the Streamcast and kind of like, I don't even say react, but like, I guess kind of react or like, see, I'm learning, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning. If I sat here and told you I knew it all, that would be a big stretch. That'd be a big stretch. How was your day, baby? You can add later and cut all the ums and stuff out. What do you mean? I never have ums. That's crazy. No, that's funny you say that because it's very accurate. Dude, my big problem too, bro, is I just be going off the top. I don't even be scripting nothing, bro. I just really don't. I ain't even gonna lie. I just really go. And it's just organic, man. My shit is straight organic. I'm just teasing, really, but no, I mean, I'm not. I really do just go off the top. It is straight up organic, like. I went live the last couple of days. Once again, I'm not gonna say I know everything, but what a live has been kind of like a little bit peaking. You know, it's been a little light. Ain't been them quite. I think the last couple of days I've only got like a couple thousand. I think, you know what I mean, just a couple thousand views and things like that. Nothing substantial, like nothing over 5. I think the best one I did like over the last 5-6 streams is like probably 5,000. So, hey, listen, I can't quite explain it. You know, sometimes when it's going well and it's getting a lot, I can't explain it, and when it's low, I really can't explain it either, man. You know, sheesh, it is what it is. What can you say? But we've been blessed, man. I've been getting a couple little jobs coming in. So business-wise, like I'm not really complaining a ton. I got some little jobs next week. So I'm cool with that. I'm blessed. I can't complain too much, but It's been tight, though, man. It's been a tight year. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. You know, and it's tough, man, because like I said, I think I don't even know. It feels like sometimes when I got a beat on the algorithm, I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm kind of understanding a little bit. I'm feeling myself, you know, made a couple shots, hit a couple free throws, got a layup or two, hit a deep shot, feeling myself. It's like, and then I go back to that same spot, the same play, and I just ain't getting the same results, you know. So, but I don't really look into it too much. I mean, I try to, you know, do the best I can, obviously, and pay attention and you know, study and see what other people are doing. Um, but I just don't really get into the numbers or the algorithm too much, I guess. I just try to do my thing and you know, go from there. But I see what you mean. Damn, I wonder what I do. I mean, let me just click some weird stuff now. I'll probably do it in the studio, huh? Probably. Okay. Okay. I'm a fool with it, bro. I'm a fool with it. I feel like that vertical, maybe I'm just losing my mind and I'm probably not even wanting to speak on these type of things, but I feel like that vertical algo is like that vertical algorithm behind. Like that's kind of really where it's at. Like that horizontal, like you got to really be doing your thug dizzle. Like you got to really know what you're doing. So it's too late now, but it's in the settings before you start. Yeah, I appreciate you. And I think I know what screen you're talking about. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Man, I remember this project, man. This was a monster. I mean, pretty big for us. I guess when I say monster, like we ain't really doing like over 100, you know, yards at nobody's house, you know, at a residential home. That's just not realistic. I don't feel like. So like this is pretty darn big. Don't quote me on the numbers. I think about, you know, 30 yards and driveway and things like that. A lot of it's apron, so 6 inches. So you're going to eat up a lot of square footage there. But it's all probably, like I said, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Minimum 25. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 30 once you get all the 6 inches. We also pour a sidewalk, little porch cap, and things like that. It's probably, you know, maybe about 40 yards when you're all said and done. That's pretty darn big, you know. It's funny you say that. I don't really use that backhoe as much as I used to. Honestly, Grub. I switched over a lot of to my skid steer and things like that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's funny you say that. There are times when I do use it. There are definitely times when I do use it, but a lot of times, honestly, I'll even rent some of my equipment out, have other people use it, have it here, and it's just not something that I don't know. I just don't use as much. I find that skid steer, man, to me is just like so much more versatile, and I just use it. Just seems to be easier to use. Um, it was broken down for a while. We had a like a lift pump. There's like a it took me a while to even figure out what's wrong with this thing. I'll try to spare you the darn details, but it was down for a while early in the season. So there was projects where I wanted to use it, that I couldn't use it, but I'm sure you and anybody who does concrete understands, like if you have equipment, it's going to break down regularly. You will maintain it and put maintenance and put money into it very regularly. Yeah, but it is what it is. But it's a workhorse, little extend to hoe. I do like it. Definitely good for concrete. And, but the BX22 compact, subcompact tractors, a game changer as well. Helps a lot. I don't know if I have it in any of these videos. Honestly, don't know if I even showcased it in any of them. Man, I feel you on the maintenance, bro. I feel you, man. Go do your thing, man. I appreciate you hopping on, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep experimenting, man. I'm gonna keep working it. Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm jelly. Like I'm jelly. Like you gotta, your equipment is. I have a BX 2200. I honestly don't know exactly what yours is. I think yours is significant, like a little bit larger, 1 or 2 series larger. Dude, I'm jelly, bro. I'll be seeing you, bro. I'll be seeing you with it. That backhoe is fucking. That backhoe's a dope show, bro. Like that's where it's at. Like I can see what you can do with it, bro. You be killing it. I'm about to 10 by 10 pad, 4 inches thick for a shed. Dude, all right. I'm going to rename my mix. I'm gonna tell you a couple real quick. Hydro Buds. The 10 by 10, 4 inches thick, you're all over it. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, an 8 by 10 pad, don't even pour nothing 2 inches thick, bro. Don't even do it. I cannot recommend it. Like, it's just not gonna hold up, bro. Like, you have to pour it 4 inches, man. I'm sorry. I don't know exactly where you live at. Like if you live in a place where you have no freeze thaw and it doesn't get, -20, you live in Augusta, Georgia, I would say maybe, but like I said, dude, just pour the extra 2 inches, man. Don't. You'll be happy you poured it 4. Like 4 is just that sweet spot, man. It just is, Oklahoma, once again, man, you could probably get away with it, but it's like, I just wouldn't recommend it, dude. If you can help it and you can afford it, or not even just that. I mean, dude, probably out there, you're probably digging in rocks and clay. Like it's probably harder to maybe get your up at 2 inches if you got to dig it out. But if you can help it, man, like I said, I'd recommend trying to go that full 4 inches. Put some metal reinforcement if you can. Hey, man, listen, you gotta hope it goes well, man. You know what I mean? Watch some videos. There's so many good guys out there. Mud Grub's one of them. I'm one of them. There's a lot of them. They'll show you how to do it. You can learn some things, man. You ain't even gotta hope, man. You can do it yourself, man. But I'd say this. I always say this too. Have a tour guide with you. Get a finisher there. You know what I mean? Have it all set up. It's pretty relatively small. You can do it. You get it set up, man. But have somebody there that's poured concrete. Get a tour guide with you, man. Don't just go into this, balls crazy. And I just wouldn't recommend that. Get your tour guide, man. Let that pour go smooth for you. Give him his little $200 for the day or whatever y'all negotiate. The mud mixer is a pretty good idea. I've used them before. I don't know. I don't really, not trying to say anything good or bad about it, but if that's what you got, man, do it. It'll work well for you. But let me know how that digging works out for you, because I'm just telling you, I've been out there. I've been out west before, buddy. And people don't understand. I mean, like I said, I don't really try to say anything positive or negative too much. I try to, but once again, I do have experience with it. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not a bad product. It's a cool product. Like I would just rent. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I would just rent it. If you're just renting it, use it for a day, man. They work well. They work. Mixing concrete. It always stinks, man. There's always tons of bags to pick up. You're picking up all these bags by hand, bro. For example, I'm not trying to, set you up or scare you or anything, but just the 10 by 10. Let's just use a 10 by 8 because it's pretty simple. 10 by 8, you got 80 square feet at 4 inches thick. Man, that's a full yard of concrete. A full yard of concrete is about 3,500 pounds, man. So what that really means is, not to be funny, if you go get it at Lowe's, whatever, Menards, you may pick up that 3,500 pounds not once but twice. You pick it up at Lowe's, load it in your car. You may load it up into your truck. You have to load it out of your truck, load it into the mixer. I mean, I guess my point is it's fairly hard work, bro. Mixing concrete is, even if you buy a mixer, people are like, oh, I got a mixer. It's still a lot of work, bro. It just is, and that's all I can say. So, but I mean, honestly, like, go for it for sure. Like, I mean, it's all a lot of work. I guess I'm gonna scare you too much, but get the mixer. It'll help you. But be prepared to sweat for sure. Yeah, 2 pallets delivered. I feel you, bro. Smart man. You're already all over it. You've already thought about it, and yes, so you're on it. And you're right too, bro. And you're still gonna have to move it twice. It's still hard work, bro. It costs to be the boss, man. It's part of life. It really is. But other than that, bro, I really can't give you a lot of advice, man. It's pretty simple job, though. You can knock it out. Shit. Send me a picture. I don't know. Something. Put up a video or something of it. So let me see what you got. Yeah. Little bro, owes me some money. Hey, I know how it can be, man. I know how it be. Hey, I get it, man. I get it. Said brother owes me a little money. My brother owes me a little cheese. Had to get it out. Yeah, 80-pound bags ain't no joke. Every time, bro. Every time. It's just, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nice texture roller. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I put that designer broom on there too, man. I probably should even go backwards and maybe even show that designer broom. I really wasn't paying attention. I am gonna go back a little bit because I can. Why not? I mean, sheesh. Hopefully I didn't break it. Yeah, I am. Of course it doesn't really. I can't really explain it. It's like so dark here. It's such a terrible view. But
that bid, remember?
What's that?
That bid for that thing that needs taken out.
Oh, it's like removing something.
Yeah, it's actually. I think Mark. You used to work with them at Venturas.
Oh, damn, that's my dude. I'm already excited about it. All right. I know you're talking about.
The address.
Damn, good ass.
We can go over there and look. It's just on the hill.
Sweet. He said it's his house or
no? It's a building. I don't know.
Damn, good for him.
Stuff taken off.
I
told him I'd have him call you. I'd have him call you.
All right, I'll call him.
You can call him.
It's okay. But yeah, that designer broom, just on left and right, put some texture on it, makes it look good. It puts some signature on it. But on to the next one. You know what it is. Pretty simple job, and I love these little one-day jobs. A little something simple, something easy. A little boom, boom, boom. It's one thing I like about Ohio, the Ohio area, man. You'll never know what you're gonna come into. I mean, look at this dirt. Look at this material. I mean, obviously not dirt. It's like a sand, clay type material. You don't never know what you're gonna get around here, bro. It's not uncommon to get the thickest, nastiest, wettiest, craziest clay you've ever seen in the world. It's not uncommon to get something like this. It's not uncommon to it's mostly dirt. You can mostly just have really nice, rich, black, great topsoil. Best you can find. Man, you just don't know what you're gonna find here. So I don't really know. I find that interesting because I've been to other parts of the world and things like that. And typically when it's rocky, it's rocky. When it's this, it's we don't really have huge, rocks and things like that. Where it wouldn't be uncommon to dig and just find the hugest piece of limestone you've ever seen in the world. You won't find that out here. But out there in Oklahoma, wherever you at, I bet that's probably really not too uncommon. You would dig up and just find the biggest rock in the world, and it's okay, we're done digging now. We can't dig through this. It's not an option. Go get some dynamite. But you know what? I'll just show this real quick, man. If you can't sing and you can't dance, I mean, this is about what's left for you. Your options are a little thin. That's what it is. You can stay in school. You can do some other things. You got some options, but this is probably what you're going to be doing. You always got to put that stone base in, man. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. You got to put the stone base in. Put a nice little tamp down. Boom, boom, boom. Use that little foot tamp. I always mag all my edges out, like most of the time. I mean, I think it even like looks better, like as I'm doing this, it just looks better to me, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I catch a lot of crap for mag. People like, oh my goodness, why are you magging so much? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just think it looks better. Makes the job look a little more professional to me. I mean, by the time I'm done and I leave here, like it's gonna look professional regardless. But it looks professional, like at a non-professional time of the concrete. Like most important part of concrete, right there. Boom, you just seen it, man. Closing the top up. It'll prevent all your problems. Oh, boop, boop. There it is, right there. A couple more strokes. Boom, boom, boom. Most important part of concrete, right there. Nice. My boy does a good job covering me there. Pulling that out a little bit, finishing me up. I appreciate you. Good man. Good man. Yeah, it's broom and zoom at this point, man. It's brooming and zooming. But listen, I'm about to sign off, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all the support people that did come on and two timers, Hydro Bugs, man. I appreciate you, shit. Good looking Mud Grub, man. I can't say enough positive things about him, man. He's been nice to me really off the rip. Like I said, I don't really have anything other to say than I appreciate y'all, and I'm about to sign out. Boom, boom, boom.